Smithville Board of Aldermen meeting is now called to order. Please stand and join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm not sitting back up. All right, first thing, we had a photo contest. How many pictures do we have? Who ran this thing? Gina? Linda? Yeah, get submitted. Just three? So we just got three?
40, no, we had 40, almost 50 pictures. that
50
were submitted.
pictures. So out of 50 pictures, Dave, you got third place. Come on up here. Dave, you get. You got started in Central. Yeah, I'm seeing here a good picture. We're probably spending on gas, right? I'm sure it was super Photoshop too. The other one. And then the other one was Tori. If you haven't seen the pictures, hey, you want to show yours to the audience? You want to show the audience your picture since it's closer to them. This is a picture of downtown. Great picture. All right, Marv, you can come back now. Now we have more pictures. Thank you, guys. All right, next item on the agenda is consent agenda. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor of approving the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item, committee reports.
Planning and zoning, Jack had shared there were 64 permits that had been pulled. I don't know if those are all for Fairview Crossing or just in general, just 64 total in general. And then Nottoway Valley Bank had pulled their permit. And then work has started on the property on the west side of the post office. And tonight, bills number 8, 9, and 10 on tonight's agenda was also items that was approved at planning and zoning.
Anything else to add, Jack? I know we've seen quite a bit of movement across the street too. 74 building permits, which beats like the last 2 years combined. Wow. Yeah. A lot of dirt moving across the street to further across the street. And a lot of concrete going down all over the place. So. Any questions for Jack or Melissa? All right. City Administrator's report, Ms. Wagner.
A few things to add to the information that was included in your packet. First, I wanted to note our utility staff has had a number of calls. Billing staff has received a number of calls this week. Our water bills normally go out 2 days max after we get the information to our billing contractor. The way that worked this year around the holidays, we got the information to them the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So there was a delay. The 2 days would have been on that Thursday. There was a delay at the contractors and the bills did not go to the post office until the following week. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, Rick. So it was a full week delay on that end. And as Mayor had mentioned earlier, and as we've all seen as well, there have been significant delays in the postal system as well. It's our understanding that many bills ended up in mailboxes over the weekend with due dates this week and shut-off notices coming next week. So we've been working with people as they come in. We've also been trying to work to educate people to, as much as possible, pay by mail, sign up for email. notifications and ACH. We understand that this has been a change and difficult for people to deal with. That delay does affect people, we understand, and try to work with them as well as possible, but we also have to follow the process that has been established by the governing body, which outlines those dates. We do work with people, but it has been a stressful time for our utility staff, and we apologize for those delays. Rick and I have had conversations. He does want to look at the firm that we use. We've not had many delays from that firm, our billing firm, on getting information out. But this was a pretty significant delay. Unfortunately, it happened over the holidays, and so that compounded everything. So we apologize for those delays. We are aware of them, working with the contractor, and also trying to encourage people in multiple ways to be able to look at the billing process.
Right.
Mayor brought up that work has begun downtown. If you drive down Main Street, you will see excavation beginning in the downtown area. Part of the project for the 110 Smithville, the Main and Mill project includes construction of parking behind City Hall. Jack, it's my understanding that hopefully we'll start seeing grading on that project, not behind City Hall, behind the Senior Center, I'm sorry, next week. So we'll start to see continued movement in that area. Jack noted earlier that we've seen a number of building permits just in the last 6 weeks. And as the mayor said, more than in the bulk of the year, we've had 47 permits issued since November 1st. 74 total for 2024 from January till now. So, and the bulk of those that have come in most recently are for the Fairview Crossing townhomes project on the south end of town. We also have 5 commercial building permits have been issued, and 2 are pending, and the mayor and Alderman Wilson kind of started to address those as well. So seen a significant amount, as the mayor said, of cement going down around town. I do want to call one other item to the public's attention as well as the board's. City Hall will be closed in observance of Christmas next Tuesday and Wednesday, the 24th and 25th, and then in observance of New Year's on December 31st and January 1st. So I want to make sure we wish everyone happy holidays. One final note, I had sent out information to you all about calendar information for April of 2025. Getting feedback from folks, it looks like the board retreat will be scheduled for Thursday, April 17th, with the focus on getting as much done on that day as possible and spill over to the 18th as need be to be able to finish up. We do recognize that that is leading up to Easter. We'll try to get the bulk of it done on Thursday and spill over into Friday as necessary. So we'll get that on planning calendars and want to make sure you all had that on your calendars as well. That is my report, Mayor.
Thank you. And on the utility billing, I do appreciate that majority of this board was here when we made the change so that it wouldn't be as significant as impact as it was in the past when we didn't have a longer grace period. So at least we don't have to readjust everything. But yes, the mail service is going slow and it's unfortunate that they did that. But Rick, thank you for looking into alternatives because that is a big mistake. So thank you. Next item is number 7 on the agenda, Alderman Atkins, and it does have 2 readings.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill number 3047-24, fiscal year 2025, budget amendment number 2, emergency reading, sponsored by Mayor Boley for their first reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski, Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 operating budget to add $10,000 to the combined water and wastewater fund.
Thank you. Same item, second reading, Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill number 3047-24, fiscal year 2025 amendment, budget amendment number 2, emergency reading, sponsored by Mayor Boley for our second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 operating budget to add $10,000 to the combined water and wastewater fund.
Thank you. One additional step towards moving towards a new website, so appreciate that, everyone. Next item is number 8. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill number 3048-25, rezoning 16,000 North 169 Highway, first reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Mayor, I will be abstaining from this vote.
Cool. There's a seat for you over there if you want to sit down.
Alderman Kibelski,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
5, 1 abstain.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance changing the zoning classifications or districts of certain lands located in the city of Smithville, Missouri, located at 16,000 North 169 Highway.
Thank you. To have a, next item is number 9, Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill number 3049-25, amending conceptual plan, Lakeside Farms, first reading.
Thank you. To have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I have a question for Jack. Excuse me. Jack, on the changes for the conceptual plan, what was the difference in the residences? Was it the number?
The original 2018 version was 232 units. And the change is 289 units.
Okay, that's the same property, amount of property, right?
Same amount of property, same street layout. The only thing is the lots are a little smaller.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Any other questions or discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
No?
5-1.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance approving amendment to a conceptual zoning plan for Lakeside Farms on certain lands located in the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Next item on the agenda is number 10, Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill number 3050-25, rezoning 800 Northwest 92nd Highway, first reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance changing the zoning classifications or districts of certain lands located in the city of Smithville, Missouri, located at 900 Northwest 92 Highway.
Your next item on the agenda is number 11, Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Resolution 1432, award bid number 25-02, website design and hosting.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Any discussion? I'd like to thank staff and everybody involved in this. This has been something that's been kind of a pet peeve of mine for the last 8, 9, 10 years, as long as I've been looking at the city website. So appreciate all the work on that. I know Alderman Russell helped with some of the questions. I know Linda and Gina worked a lot on this, so thank you.
Staff's excited about the update too.
Yeah, appreciate it. All those in favor of approving resolution 1432, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Sorry, Shawnee, you gotta wait. I gotta sign this one. It's important. Next item on the agenda is public comment. Linda, do you have any other additional? Just one? Mr. Morrow, you have 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record. Yeah, right there.
Good evening, my name is Ben Morrow. I live at 500 Hilltop Street here in Smithville. I want to start by commending everyone in the room with regard to public safety in our city. Further, I really like what I'm seeing in regards to community development, and I think our social events are top notch. Back in the spring, I received a utility bill with a penalty for a late payment the month prior. I'm kind of new to town. I called to get the info on it. I was told my payment came in on the first day penalty set in. I requested a first timer, promised to never do it again, reversal of that penalty, and it was refused. I was told at that time that we have lots of problems with our post office. During the course of that event, I was told the city fields calls on this topic every month, and it never provides a reversal. I can appreciate the consistency even if I don't like the policy. For December, I got a water bill Saturday. It was due today, I believe. I called and was told not to worry as penalties weren't going to be assessed for a whopping 4 more days. I expressed displeasure with the mailing of the bill. The city attributed it to the post office. I asked why I wasn't afforded that luxury in the spring. The response was to set up auto pay. I can swing that. If I have a water break and a $750 water bill comes out of my account unexpectedly, I'm okay. I'm not here for me. My bill was paid December 2nd. I'm here for those people that can't afford that. Regarding those people, I was advised some of the citizens play the game with their utility bills. When I asked the party to elaborate, I realized they were referring to people who pay the minimum to avoid getting their utilities shut off. Those aren't games. Those are people making tough decisions. It upset me to hear them use those words. This rhetoric leads me to believe that some in this room may be out of touch with the people we're here to serve. At one point in my conversation with staff, I was told the city has bill to pay as well. I'm confident they don't get paid in 2 business days within receipt. I've gone on long enough. I have solutions for some of these things if you'd like to hear them. One would be to stop using a billing company in Louisiana. It's 500 miles away. That's where it's dropped off at the post office, if I understand things correctly. If you want to reach me, you have my phone number. If you want to send me a letter, use FedEx or UPS. Thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is appointment for Parks and Rec Committee. I think I'm gonna table, no, I'm just kidding. Shauna. You came all the way here. For those of you who don't know, Shauna is in the audience. Her resume is in the packet, but she is a recent graduate of our Citizens Academy. She has worked tirelessly on Lake Fest, and I appreciate you volunteering more of your time to come and sit at the Parks and Rec Committee, because Matt makes those meetings last forever, so. We had like a 3-minute planning and zoning once, and you still haven't got that record, so it's okay, Matt. We love all your information, so it's my pleasure to appoint Shauna Houghton to the Parks and Rec Committee. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Russell,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Hartman.
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Matt, is that a full board again?
Yeah, we are full board and we're happy to have Sean on board as well. So
Good. Then I can miss and she can take care of things. We'll be good. All right. Any new business? It's the last meeting of the year. Nothing? Well, everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. As you heard, City Hall will be closed some extra days. Give staff a few extra days off so they can spend time with their families. Linda will be taking a 2-week vacation. So if you need to get a hold of her, wait till she's back. Because she's not going to have email or phone or anything to get a hold of her. So please enjoy your time off. You're off the grid. There is no election to worry about for signups or anything for the first time in your career as a clerk. So enjoy the time. We appreciate you, and everyone have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn regular session.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. See you next year.
Amazing.
It does, doesn't it?